of being graced by Gabe's presence. He's one of Geyser's 3 founding members. And right now what we're going to do is we're going to do the Q&A part of the video. So everybody who's in chat right now will be able to ask questions, and Gabe will answer them live. So Gabe, read the questions and take them away, my good friend. And thank you again for joining us.
Yeah, thanks again for having me. And we're going to start with Missy's question. So she says, at Geyser TV, I have a question. If a password is leaked in-game, does that mean that people that legitimately paid boost to enter will have to fight all these people that did not sign up through Geyser? And if so, how will the winner in Geyser tracking be determined? So, Missy, that's a great question. First of all, I want to stress the fact that it is up to the host who is awarded boost at the end of a tournament. It's not, when it's an in-game tournament in Clash Royale, it's not an automated feature. You'll see the list of gamers joined, and at the end, the host is presented with the ability to pay out any users that he chooses in any amount that he chooses or she chooses that is equal to the value of the total prize pool that has been announced.
So no more, no less. 2 questions. You can link your actual Clash Royale gamer tag with Geyser, correct?
You can post it, and we're actually going to create a direct link to it and pull in kind of more Stats Royale-esque type feel where it'll automatically pull, but right now you've got to manually go to your settings, hit gamer tag, and just drop your gamer tag in there, or your Clash Royale tag rather.
And I think that's where it comes down to like the rating of the host. Now, I can speak from personal example. I always continuously check the tournament. If I see it go from 20 people to 50, 60 people in a minute, I'm gonna switch the password, and then I'm gonna switch the password on Geyser that it gives you. Correct?
Yeah, and so what's really awesome is the second you switch the password on Geyser, or you switch the name, or any of those 3 kind of aspects of Geyser, be it the name, the tag, or the password, all the players who have joined your tournament will actually get a push notification telling them that the password has been, not the password has been updated, but that the tournament info has been updated. And if they click on that notification, then they'll be automatically brought to the event and they'll see the new password right away.
There you go.
Now, so back to Missy's question. We don't encourage or advocate hosts like taking entry fees and then restricting players necessarily. The reason that we like the idea of the entry fees is the aspect of the competition. And so when you're on Geyser, we inevitably know that not everyone at first is going to download the app. And, there's going to be people who are more reluctant to adopt it. And as we grow, that reluctance is going to get less and less and less because we know that we've built a killer app. But for the entry fees, the way that we look at it is you're competing for the prize pool. So it might happen that someone else, leaks the password and someone else gets in. But the competition is amongst those who are in the event in Geyser. So you might get into a tournament and you might win that tournament, but if you're not on Geyser, the host's not going to be able to give you a piece of that prize. And he's going to give the prize to whoever placed first who's actually in the tournament on Geyser. And this encourages you to really download the app, get in the app, and make sure that that's how you're registered. Because if you're not joined through the app, there's no way for you to get a prize. And
I do think, though, that Missy's more concerned was like people just taking the password just for the card reward itself and spreading it amongst their friends. Once it gets to, like, say you have to pay $5 to enter, but hey, if they win, they get a 2,000 gem tournament prize pool. There will be a lot of people who won't care about the initial entry fee or the entry prize. They just want the Clash Royale cards, and there will be leakers, and there will be people who give away the passwords. That's going to happen. But I have to emphasize it's part of the host's responsibility, again, because part of this, the host can make money as well, to make sure that if you have 200 people enter your 200-person tournament, if the password is leaked to 50 other people, well, that's 50 people who paid for the tournament who can't get in. That's where it comes to us to make sure that we are, see how it says 12 people now? If that jumped to 50 after the next game, I know it was leaked on Telegram. I know it was leaked somewhere else. And that's where it falls on the host responsibility to make sure that they're doing right by, the gamers and the people who are entrusting them with their boost, essentially their money. And if there ever was a worst case scenario, I can tell you guys firsthand, the people who work at Geyser especially Gabe, Jack, and John. They would, if I said, hey, so there was a big leak, can you please refund X, X, and X? They if some major catastrophe happened, they would do it. But that's again where it comes on the user rating. They would see, oh, this host has a pitch perfect rating for all of these games. There was a one-time hiccup where there was a leak that he didn't catch. You know, does that make sense?
Just to be clear, guys. So all of our hosts who are on Geyser, like we had a strong relationship with all the people who host events on Geyser, and we will create a strong relationship with you if you decide to become one of those hosts. And it's up to a player. Let's say a player spends $5 and it gets leaked and they find it unfair. You know, they don't get in. The player can contact the host, and the host has a direct communication channel to our support and to us. And on a case-by-case basis, you know, we will make sure that no one is spending money on an event that they're not able to participate in. That doesn't say that's not to say that if you spend money to go on an event and you just forget to join, we'll, you know, refund your boost, because that's on you. But if you aren't able, if something like Andrago mentioned happens and you're not able to join because someone else did, you know, we're not going to let that slide, and we'll make sure that you get your boost back. And all you have to do is contact the hosts. The hosts are in contact with us. You know, they'll be able to verify that you're actually joined, you're actually who you say you are, and then we'll make sure that you get your boost right away. We're super active, we're always on, and like our support team is top notch.
They really are. They are on top of their game. Honestly, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't gush enough about you guys. Really, I'm just beyond impressed. But any other questions?
I'm gonna take Lion Lord's question to you and go with Dragon Ball Z is your favorite anime.
What is my favorite childhood anime? There's a lot of nostalgia. Although
was I close?
Well, you remember the days of 60 episodes waiting for a spirit bomb to kill Frieza? Like, that was super epic as a kid, but it did age a little bit, you know. So if I have to say my absolute favorite anime, I classified it into two categories: the really, really long animes that have like a couple hundred episodes, and like the 10 to 20 episode animes. I gotta say Dead Man Wonderland and Death Note for the shorter animes, and Naruto, because I relate so much to Naruto Uzumaki. Just, I know it sounds corny, I relate to somebody who's the main character, Doge, and and by the way, yes, I'm losing games, so I'm not paying attention, but that's okay. But I really do, and I love Naruto. I'd have to say that's my favorite long-term anime as far as episode-wise. Bleach being a close second.
You gotta check out Fairy Tail, Hunter x Hunter.
I'm sorry. I just finished Fairy Tail, actually. Fairy Tail Zero as well, and the end. Fairy Tail actually is above Bleach. I take that back. But before this turns into a 10-hour anime off, is there any other questions that you see in the chat about Plex chat? Then I will talk anime with you all day, all night.
Geyser.
Sorry, Geyser. Janine's going to edit that little faux pas out on the Vegas Pro.
I'm looking up for questions. Let me know if you see any. Let's talk about the referral system. So we really want to encourage sharing at Geyser. It's really important to us. And so rather than make just, a referral code that you have, we've made it so easy for you to gain referrals. If there's anything that you see on Geyser, anyone's event, anyone's service, you go to your profile and you get your own invite link by just hitting settings and hitting invite friends. Anything that you share.
Hold on, I'm actually going to show. Hold on, I'm going to pull Geyser back up. And I'm going to show this visually.
All right, let me know when you got it up.
I'm going to show this visually. All right, I'm on my test account. You'll see it in a couple seconds. You tell me where to click. I'm going to start from the profile.
Well, go find an event. Go find your event, actually.
Actually, I can do this from my profile, can I?
You can do it from anyone's profile, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it from my profile since it's a little more set up.
It doesn't even need to be set up, though. It's really like, this goes from second run, and it works. It's really easy. Like, wherever you want to find it, go look for your event and open up your event details. Right. Or actually, don't even. Go to the gaming feed and just look at your event.
So I'm going to go to Discover, and I'm going to go to Search, and I'm going to go to Gendrago Gaming, correct?
Yeah, you can even just go. You're right on the top of the gaming feed, so all you gotta do is go to
Oh,
now.
I know, but like, assuming I'm not on top of the gaming feed, you know what I mean? Oh, look, Gendrago Gaming. Then I click
Now
events.
swipe it. No, don't click it. Swipe it to the right.
Oh.
So if you swipe it to the right, you can actually favorite an event, which will allow you to really easily find it in your profile tab. But you can also
swipe
share
right.
it instantly.
How do I favorite it?
Wait, you're on a service right now.
I'm back.
Yeah, so you can hit there. I don't know if we're seeing the same thing.
Oh,
right now,
there
so
we go. Sorry. I swiped left because stay in school, kids. So I hit the heart button, favorited. What's the other button do there?
The other button is to share it instantly. So if you hit that button, you'll be shown either the default iOS sharing or the default Android sharing, and whatever channel you decide to share it through, or if you just copy it, a unique link that is specifically linked to your account is generated. You can share that anywhere on social media. Send it directly to your friend. You post it on Facebook, wherever you want. If anyone clicks on that link, in the code of that link is a unique referral code for you. Like you can't see it, but it's there. And if anyone clicks on that link and then they sign up with Geyser, our system links them to you and will give both you and them 5 boost right away. And all you have to do is share anything, any service, any event, anything that you share in Geyser. If someone clicks that link and they register, you guys are both going to get 5 boost. It works. Again, we are in beta. It works a bit better on iOS than it does on Android right now, but we're working on it every day. And it will be that every time you share it, 5 boost goes to you and 5 boost goes to your friend.
Now I'm plugging in my Geyser here, as you guys can see. Cheeto Muncher just earned 5 boost. Thanks to refer a friend. And it says I earned 5 boost. E-Man earned 5 boost. Thanks to refer a friend. I earned 5 boost. So it tells you right smack dab on your notifications there. I just wanted to show that from my main screen so they can understand. I earned 5 boost from my test account. Oh, I'm false. I'm sneaking in those extra 5 boosts. Shame.
Yeah, crazy. You're really climbing up there.
So if I go to my dashboard and I go to my tournament, as a host, if I click on gamers joined, I can see that the list of gamers joined here. Is there a way to see like just a number without counting them?
No, but that's a great idea. We can definitely do that.
I mean, this one's only like counting to 12, but when it gets more.
When you have a bracket, it tells you exactly how many gamers are joined. But that's a great feature to add, and we'll definitely add a nice little counter there so you can see how many gamers are joined on your in-game tournaments. Like I said, we're in beta. We're always improving, and it's really important for us to get feedback from our community. And anytime you guys want to email us or contact us, it's super, super easy. All you got to do is, can you actually navigate to your profile screen? Because all you got to do is hit the settings button, and there's a big button that says feedback. You just tap it. It'll send us an email right away. You can tell us any features that you request, anything you want, and we will answer you. We'll get back to you pretty fast, and we'll seriously consider implementing it. And we have a cool little program running. If you can actually find a bug and or request a feature in Geyser, if we end up committing a code change to fix it, which means if it gets fixed and you were the one who discovered it, you get 50 boost automatically.
I'm sorry, sir. You owe Missy 50 boost then. If that desktop bug was the issue.
Yeah, 100%.
And guys, if you're like, oh, I'm not going to go to the feedback. I have direct communication with Geyser. Please give me all the feedback you can as it comes, and I'd be more than happy to pass it on. And I'll also, just like I did with Missy, pass on the credit. So if, like Gabe said, they do implement one of your ideas, and you're the first one to do it, like Missy was today, they will get 50 boost, and I'll make sure that the correct person gets the credit for it. But whatever's easier for you. But I gotta tell you guys, this app has been. I mean, how long you've been on the market for? 4 months?
No,
iOS?
Even, man.
3 months?
We released on iOS. I mean, we opened our beta, I want to say in August, but we've been live on iOS for about a little over month and a half now. I'd say month and a half. So like beginning of September, and we just released our Android open beta early access, which you can find on the Google Play Store about a week ago.
Do you see how smooth it is? And one last thing I want to show before we end this YouTube video here, as a host, streamer, YouTuber, whatever, you know, if you're coming from a host perspective, you know, you can put the about you can put your gamer tag, and under streaming options, you can do streaming accounts, and it links my Twitch and my YouTube channel directly to my Geyser, and it helps with promoting your stream, helps with promoting Geyser, and it helps people win more than cards, but win real money to enter these tournaments. So
I think your channel is actually youtube.com/c/Gendrago Gaming.
No, it works the other way around too. It's a weird coding thing. But we're gonna end this YouTube Q&A. I want to thank you, Gabe, very much for joining us. All of Gabe's and Geyser's information will be on the information bar below, and feel free to, if you have any questions, you can ask right on the YouTube comments here.
Actually, would you mind showing them one more thing? There's something cool that I'd like to show you guys. Can you go to the gaming feed and hit now? And there's there's an event that our good friend Cruz hosted called the 200 Boost Bracket earlier today. Can you click on it?
Yes, sir. I am there.
And then hit bracket.
Oops, there's no bracket for this event.
Oh, you don't see it?
It says, oops, there's no bracket for this event. We'll do another video on bracket. We'll do another YouTube video on bracket, because we're gonna be doing a bunch.
No, yeah, that's not the event I meant. My bad. But
what's your the 100 Boost Challenge maybe? No, that's a tournament.
Yeah, don't worry. The bracket thing is really awesome. It's really like packed full of features.
Hey, I got one here for you.
For more than a few seconds.
I just picked a random one. I got one here. So you want me to show bracket?
Yeah.
This was a 2-person bracket, but you all can see the concept. Very clean, crisp, easy to use. Winner moved on. Winner's the beast. Wham Bam MoneyGram, right there.
And so when you're actually participating in a bracket, if you see there's like a little circle next to the score, when you're actually participating in a bracket, that allows you to report your score. You can attach a screenshot, and all of that will be sent directly to a host. When you click that circle as a host, it'll be a little eyeball icon. When you click it as a host, you'll get a detailed report of that specific matchup. So if you have 8 different matchups going on, each one shows just that matchup, so it doesn't confuse you. And it'll show you the user who reported the score, what they reported, as well as the screenshot that they've attached, and it'll also show you any disputes that come from the other team. And then it's up to the host to, with one button, you can just update the score to whichever one you think is right. And you can actually also just pull both users into a chat to talk with them if there's a dispute that you can't solve with the screenshot.
And how do you know what clan to go in to fight each other or defriend each other? How does that work?
Right on the event detail, like on the main page, there should be a little thing that says clan name. Sometimes hosts don't remember to put it in.
You know what we're going to do? When you're done with your meetings and done with my stream, you'll help me set up a test bracket. I'll ask any clownians who want to be in it for just a fun test. We love competing against each other. Yeah. Test bracket.
Hell,
you can set it up with me.
Prize for it right away.
Oh, look at it. And he's throwing in a $5 prize for it. We'll do that right after stream when Gabe is done with his meeting, and then Gabe and myself will just pop a quick YouTube video explaining it for the second round, and we'll cut this video back at where I said we'll cut it back to before we started looking at the brackets, because you want to keep YouTube videos around 10 to 15 minutes for attention span purposes. Does that make sense? Are you good with that?
Yeah, totally.
All right, cool. So that middle part's going to be cut, so I'm just going to just do the ending now, and then we're going to get to this. We're going to get to the tournament, if that works for you.
Yeah, all good with me.
All right. Well, hey guys, thank you very much for joining myself, and thank you, Gabe, for coming on and co-hosting the Gendrago Gaming YouTube channel, and thank you for stopping by and explaining to us the in-depth details and answering everybody's questions about Geyser.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. And remember, guys, if you have any questions at all, we're super active on Twitter. We're super active pretty much everywhere. Tweet at us at Geyser Gaming. Hit up our website, geyser.io, or even send us an email, support@geyser.io, and someone will get back to you right away. We're always around, and we literally work all the time.
And feel free to ask me on stream, because I have no problem bugging these guys and shooting them a straight direct text. Whatever works for you. Ask your kids, ask your wife. They're asking everybody around here. Ask away. I gotta tell you, these guys are the future of esports, and help them help you, and they will.
Appreciate the support, man. It's great talking to you.
Thank you for watching Gendrago Gaming YouTube. I'll catch you next time.